Today, I'm going to be reading The Very Cranky Bear by Nick Bland. In the jingle jangle jungle on a cold and rainy day, four little friends found a perfect place to play. Moose had marvelous antlers, and Lion a golden mane. Zebra had fantastic stripes, and Sheep, well, Sheep was plain. None of them had noticed someone else was there. Sleeping in that cave was a very cranky bear. Roar! Went the cranky bear. Roar! 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 He gnashed his teeth, he stomped his feet, and chased them out the door. So in the jingle jangle jungle, on a cold and rainy day, four little friends had nowhere warm to play. Wait a minute, said Zebra, as she scratched her furry chin. Maybe if we cheered him up, he'd let us come back in. I did not have stripes. If I did not have stripes, said Zebra, I'd be cranky too. We should give that bear some stripes. That's what we should do. Stripes are silly, Moose complained, especially on a bear. My antlers always cheer me up. Let's give that bear a pair. No, 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 said Lion. Antlers are a bore. A golden mane like mine, he said, would cheer him up for sure. So Zebra fetched a tin of mud, and Lion some grass of gold. Moose got two big branches, and Sheep, well, Sheep got cold. Sheep was getting worried. They've been eaten up for sure. And then from in the cave, there came a very cranky roar. Zebra, Lion, and Moose ran out, and Bear was right behind them. They hid behind the bushes where they hoped he wouldn't find them. Why is he still cranky? He's got antlers, stripe, and mane. Before we gave him those, he looked so very plain. As the bear stormed back inside the cave, he turned and roared at Sheep. All I really want, he said, is a quiet place to sleep. So she fetched a pair of clippers, and she clipped off half her wool. She stuffed it in a cotton bag until the bag was full. She tiptoed back inside the cave. Excuse me, Bear, she said. Would you like a pillow for underneath your head? Well, thank you very much, said Bear, and soon he fell asleep. Maybe he was dreaming of a plain, but thoughtful sheep. The end. Okay, today is 21. If I was in the circus, I would. What would you do if you were in the circus? I brought out the Let's Find Out today because you have 4 of these. So if you do one a week, you'll cover all 4. So this one says, if you see a spring flower, you might bend down to sniff it. Remember not to pull it up, you just want to sniff it. If you bend down to sniff a flower, you might see a worm on the ground. If a worm is on the ground, a bird might hop over and snatch it. If a bird snatches up the worm, it might fly to its nest and feed its chick. Or its chicks, sorry. If you look up to see it feed its chicks, you might see more spring flowers. Very cool. So it's kind of a circular story. In spring, flowers bloom. That means they grow and open up. Here are some of the first flowers to bloom in spring. It's a daffodil, a crocus, and a tulip. Oh, I hear my chicks peeping. They must be hungry. Can you peep like a chick? And then in the back, say it, spell it. Spell bird, so you have to color all the letters. Worm, nest. Remember, try it yourself, and then go back in the book. If in sight, it must be written right. You should be able to write it. It's in the book. Try to sound out yourself, and then the last one is bloom. It has 5 letters. So again, spell it, color letters, write it. Each has 4 letters, and the bottom one has 5. Day 21, I mentioned this yesterday, but just to be safe, color the 2-digit numbers. So I'm going to go over this one today with you. All right, hopefully you've done this already, but if not, you can do it with me. 16, 13, 18, and 11 all have 2 digits. How many 10s are in the number 14? There's 1 10. Okay, it's just a little different than you've seen it before, but you have done things like this before. How many 1s are in the number 19? There are 9 1s. So again, 16, 13, 18, 11, 1 10, 9 1s. Draw more. So there's 10 blocks. You have to make 16. So you're going to go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you're going to draw 6 blocks. You can draw 5 here and then 1 more over there. So again, 16, 13, 18, 11, if you're following along. 1 in the 10s, 9 1s, 6 blocks here. Circle the sets that equal 13. I'll let you figure that one out. You have to count 13. Remember to cross them out as you do them. Okay, a spear looks like a ball. So again, there should be this one in the middle, this one, and this one. The ones that are balls, there are 3 of them. The cube is the block, so the dice, the present, and then there's a cube right there. Cone is here, but also the ice cream cone the party hat I mentioned before. And the cylinder is the can of peas, the cylinder over here, and then there's also a cylinder right here which would put your flowers in it, the pot. Okay, it's just a little bit different shaped, but it's got the cylinder. Day 21, if I was in the circus, I would be, what? I actually got to go down one time. I don't know if I ever told you this. And they allowed me to be in the Barnum and Bailey Circus. I got to walk around like the clowns. They picked kids out of the audience and brought them down. And I got to wear a hat and walk behind the elephants with a bunch of other kids. So I guess I would be walking with the elephants. Okay, and then the last thing is I can read CVC words. So these ones I really think you can do yourself. But I'll go over the words in an out of order way. So one of them is ham, in case you're not sure about the picture. Den, fog, hat, bib, and cub. So you should be able to read those, find the words on the bottom, but if you weren't sure, I just gave you the answers. So I hope you guys have a great day. Again, we're on day 21 today. Parents, we are going to be completing these next lessons, and then I've heard that we're going to be collecting packets the first of this next month. So if that does happen, you will have, I think, 3 days that aren't done. So I believe it's 28, 29, and 30. So my recommendation to just keep on the same schedule would be to continue doing these packets. If you do go ahead, I would only go ahead till day 27. And then my recommendation would be just to either remove the staple, or you could just take a pair of scissors and cut off the last couple days. So I believe we're going to be doing 21 to 27. I believe that's right on the calendar. You can check yourself. But if we stand day 21, the last 2 or 3 days we will not have done. So you can just take those off, and those will start in the next packet. Based on the fact that we're going to be picking up the packets, I believe, May 1st. So you have until May 1st to try to get these next ones done. And that'll be part of your final grade. I've already done the midterms, and those should be coming out in this next packet pickup. All right. I will talk to you soon. Bye.